So, here we go. Nori can be played ability power. All these characters right here, Hildefons, Gothmog, Erlang, and Bertha Troll. Agendour, Lugbul, Ori, Gandalf, Saruman, Radagast, minus Barrow Whitelord. So all these can be played ability power. Mouth of Sauron can be played ability power, but with a few lifesteal gems in there. Thrain could be played ability power. Baragon can be played ability power. Ugluk, Gloin, uh, Mozgog technically could, but not very good. Arathorn's very good with ability power, and Sauron's very good with ability power. And the build for those characters is right here. It's this 4 slot right here. And what it does is it stacks on kills. So you pretty much all you're doing is building stacks. And the gems that you're going to put in it is, let's see. The gems you would put in this shit is, you're going to put ability power, ability power, ability power, ability power, ability power, and ability power. If you were going to do any lifesteal, just put 1 in the front. That's about it. If you were. But I don't really recommend it. And cooldown. Your 1 cooldown gem. 8-second cooldown. And you could match this build. You could do this build 2 ways with the mages. If you're going to run all mage, so this is for like half the characters right here. You could run sage potions, but you really would want a heal as your command. You would want refresh as your command as well for your second command. Your third command would have to be ability power. Amplify ability power is one of the best. This is gonna be like your main thing right here. Amplify ability plus you're gonna pop a potion at the same time, and that's how you get the most damage out of your build plus your character. Period. You're gonna have, when you pop both of these potions, you have 90 ability penetration plus 200 plus an extra 300 ability power, or actually 270 if you're going to pop a Sage's potion. If you're going to pop the other one, it'd be 100, so 300 plus 40. I think I would rather have a Sage's potions. I'd rather have 270 ability power and 90 ability penetration to destroy their whole tank. They're pretty much their whole world. And that would be with any mage. And that's actually how you do the most damage with a mage build. Well, actually, technically that wouldn't be, because Horn of Gondor would be more, but this is the steady. Horn of Gondor and this other relic here stack on kills, so if you lose those kills, it's pretty bad for you, but that's actually the real way that you would do the most damage per game. Like, numbers-wise, would be this 4 slot, but it's very hard. I wouldn't recommend it. It's this one and this 3 slot here. So you would have to keep... Wait, killing and then gives you... So you'd have to kill... And this only lasts for a certain amount of time. 300 seconds. So this, yeah, this... But this is the most way you would do damage. These two. And this one stays forever. That's why I like it. It's just 200 ability power. Versus... This one also gives you 300. Or some shit. No, wait. It gives you more, probably. I don't know. Gives you a good amount, but you never lose the stacks once you stack them. But you could go with this, and if you want to be more like against the tanks, you could go this 2 slot right here, 5 ability penetration and a gem, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Just go dragon. Just go war. The most damage you're gonna be able to do is with this Warclaw and with this consistently. So once you get your 2 kills, you're going to have to be able to stack. This is more skill based. But if you're not that skill based and you just want to have your power spikes, you want to go with this 2 slot right here. And then you don't need any penetration technically because Amplify ability plus the Sage Potion give you 90 ability penetration. Remember that. That's 10% less than 100. So let's see what's next here. We'll talk about, this is an archer build right here. The way you would run this is you'd put one lifesteal gem in there, and you could go either basic attack percentage or this one right here, +6 basic attack damage points. And you want movement speed. I recommend movement speed, and I recommend max HP in the other slots. And I would recommend going 4 Hunter's Potions. Let's see, four of these babies right here. Bang, bang, and bang. And I would recommend to run this character like with Adrenaline, and spiked armor second, and I would get lightning, and yeah, something like that. You could also go group cleanse. That'd be actually fucking broken. So group cleanse, so they wouldn't be able to fuck with you. Or you could go flashlight. Yeah, group cleanse would be really fucking good right here. Cause then you would pop your I guess you could pop a lifesteal potion and a group cleanse. And that works on your whole team. It'd be very good late game. Or you could go summon defense. I always love the summon defense, to be honest. That's one of the best relics. And this is a tank build. Let's see, the way you would run this would be with the heal command. You'd run smite as your second command to set people up, and lightning or Warcry. Warcry is very good. 25 attack speed per level. All this yada yada stuff. And summon defense. And you would go with a tank. You want to get, let's see, you want to get reflection. So when you fight people, you want to be able to reflect some of that damage back. See it. So this one, 10% ability, 30% ability reflection. Yeah, that one's very good. Or you could go one of these. You could go one of these. This is for like early game, I guess, to sustain. One of these heart potions, recovery. But I'd honestly recommend these for late game, just to fight. Just to go in there, pop that shit, let the fucking everybody hit you, and you'll reflect basics. Or you'll reflect a bunch of this shit back at them. And the way I'd recommend this is heal, definitely, smite, Warcry, or lightning. Lightning's pretty OP, but if you're a tank for real, you might want to help your ADC with the Warcry. And here, this belt here is Goblin Gate. Let's see, let's read Goblin Gate. You get 12% plus 1 critical chance per level. Each critical hit you make gives you plus 4 percentage critical damage. This stacks up to 10 times. Each critical hit you make gives you this stacks up to 10 times. Okay. And the way you would run this is you would run this 2 slot in front of it. Oops. And you would want to run, you could either run 1 lifesteal gem in the front or 2 lifesteal gems, but I would recommend your second lifesteal gem to be the third in slot gem. And I would run critical damage if you're trying to do the most damage. This build here is for every single striker in the game. This is the way you do the most damage in the game. And you go 10% critical damage all the way down, with 1 lifesteal gem in the front, just for sustain. So you need a little bit of sustain. And if you're going to play the game correctly, you would go this 2 slot red, 2 Watcher's Tower. And what this does, it gives you +5 basic attack penetration per gem in slot. And that's pretty self-explanatory. And put a gem in the last slot there. And the way you would run this striker, let's see. So all these strikers, these are all strikers right here. You could run every single one of these people on this little screen right here, except for these three archers: Keely, Holidir, Legolas. You can run Bilbo, you can run Snaga, you can run Frodo, you can run Golem, you can run Ungloop that way. Now we're gonna see. This is a Barrel White Lord, specifically to Barrel White Lord. It's pretty much, you could take a little look gander there. The way, okay, we're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna run. This is the way you would correctly run your striker. With all the potions, and with the relic, if you're a really good striker, correctly, adrenaline, that gives you 50% attack speed, plus 25 crit for 6 seconds. So that's a very hard relic to use. This is a duration of 12 seconds, and this is very good. And it's 30% damage reflection. So this reflection is even good on tanks. I didn't realize that. You could pop that with the Thorns potion and go right in with the tank. Did not realize that. So that's actually another combo there. Thorns potion, spiked armor with the tank. I'm going to start doing that. And a lightning. And you could go group cleanse or you could go summon defense. I would recommend a balance of both on each team. This was the Barrel White Lord, and you would run him the same way with these commands, same potions. Let's see. Okay, now we're on belt 5, no, belt 6. This belt 6 is for specifically Wolf Run. Just Wolf Run, and what this build does is, the way you would run it is probably heal, probably refresh, probably lightning, something like that. And you would probably want to run, yeah, Sage's potions. Either Sage's potions or a tower dive potion, so you could tower dive. And so you don't get hard CC'd, maybe some group cleanse. And so you could just, because Wolf Run's not that great. As far as tank, yeah, so you can get out of some shit. So this is a Rune Sig build. It's all cooldown. You could run it the same way with the commands. I would run Warcry though if you're running Rune Sig, because he's technician. I would definitely buff the. And all this is cooldown. And what your goal with Rune Sig would be is to get 5 turrets out with the refresh. And I think it's this Wizard's Veil plus a 3 slot. Using a command gives you 25% ability cooldown reduction. Yeah, that's pretty OP. So as long as your cooldowns and commands are down, it's pretty fucking broken. And just all cooldown gems in that. So this belt 8 is another tank build. Let's see, is that another tank build? I guess it is. Just another bullshit tank build. I might switch that for a Frodo build, actually. Specifically Frodo. There's definitely a nasty Frodo build you can do. This is a Felgrim build. This is the best Felgrim build in game. One of the hardest characters to play. And what this is let's see, the way I would run Felgrim is probably definitely a little bit of heal. Probably get smite because he's so quick, and I'd probably get lightning. Something like that. And I might want to get, you don't need it, just all ability power. You might want to get 1 lifesteal gem in there in the very beginning, but you don't really need it. And you could use Felgrim with 4 of these Sage potions. And you definitely want to pop Amplify ability, and you just want to go in there and suicide with him. Felgrim is this character here, for just so you know. This ugly little bomb fucker. And we'll see, let's see. This is an all movement speed build. All it is 2 slot movement speed in the beginning, 2 slot attack speed, 2 slot control crowd reduction. And all movement speed gems in this. And the way you'd probably want to run this is, yeah, that. Probably smite or spiked armor. One of the two. Probably spiked armors. Actually, I'd probably run refresh, and I'd probably run it like that. Oh, nah. Spiked armor. Fuck it. Something like that. And this build here could be used for Hildefons and Gothmog. Only these two characters here could probably successfully use this build. And let's see, what other build here? We're at the end. Yeah, that's it. Why not? Let's cut it right there.